Hey, what's up, you guys, and welcome to a new video on my fourth channel. Now, today is Friday the 13th, the second Friday 13th of 2026. So I figured I'm going to do, finally, a video I was going to do last Friday 13th, ranking every Friday 13th from worst to best. So, I'm going to set them up in the worst to best order, and we're going to get through them. So yeah, I got WWE 2K26 on the TV. Alright guys, before I start this, I want to say this is my opinion. If you don't rank the Friday 13th like this, oh well, this is how I rank them. People have their own opinion. But this is how I rank them, from worst to best. Okay, so, the number one worst in my opinion is Jason X. Evil gets upgrade. Main reason, the concept of the film, like, it's set in the year 2455 on a route training mission. A team of students is about to learn a terrifying lesson. Yeah, so the concept of this is good, but the execution and the fact that when this is one of the worst looking Jasons, like the mask and all that. When it comes to this side, this is the reason I like it. Once it becomes uber Jason, is when the good stuff happens. Like he takes people, campers in a sleeping bag and hits it against a tree and all that. But when he's like this, the movie is boring. In some parts of uber Jason boring, but it's just my least favorite Friday the 13th is Jason X. But I still watch it before I watch Halloween Ends. Number 2 is Friday the 13th Part 8, Jason Takes Manhattan. Now, I will admit, I kind of like every single film in the franchise, but I had to rank the least favorite, and this one is the one that I watched that I was like, I'm kind of bored. But Jason Takes Manhattan has a lot of good parts in it. Like, I think his name is Julius, gets his head cut off, but he's still fighting. And Jason uses a guitar on someone. But the look of Jason Unmasked is probably one of the worst unmasked Jasons we have ever had. And also, I wish, by the way, this is a note about this Blu-ray. I wish it had the I Love New York poster with Jason slicing down it. But yeah, number 3 is Evil has found a home. Jason goes to hell and he's not coming back. I know what people are saying. Dude, you didn't use the one with the font. The reason why I didn't use the regular cover, I like that spine. But yeah, Jason Goes to Hell. I like it more than the previous two, but it's still one of my least favorites. But Jason Goes to Hell, the beginning and ending of the movie has Jason. The rest of the film has like this guy right here. He eats Jason's brain, and then Jason like switches from body to body to body. Just a weird Friday 13th, but it's still better than Jason X. But Jason Goes to Hell is number 3, but I will admit this is probably one of the coolest looking Jasons. I like the fact that his mask is shrunk to his face. Okay, now you're probably like, why is that number 4? Freddy versus Jason. And the reason is, I actually wanted, the reason why Freddy vs. Jason is number 1 worse, number 4 worse, well, it's kind of getting into the, like, then it's going to get good, but this is number 4, so it's not that bad. But anyway, reason why it's number 4, I wanted more Freddy vs. Jason. We get it at the ending of the film. And there's a few things that don't make sense in the film, like I think there's a part in this film where Freddy's in the real world without being pulled out. That's not part of Freddy's history. I need to rewatch Freddy vs. Jason, but there are a few complaints about it, but it's not the worst. I know it's not a Friday 13th film exactly, but Freddy vs. Jason's in the box set, so I'm putting it in the ranking video. Friday 13th Part 1. Honestly, the reason why this one's so high is because it's what started it all. If it wasn't for this, there would be no Jason. Well, if it wasn't for this, there would be no Jason, because there's Kid Jason in it. But this is the one with Pamela Voorhees as the killer. The original. This has the uncut version also. Next is Friday the 13th, the 2009 remake. I actually enjoyed this movie, but it's not one of the better horror remakes. In my opinion, I'll go and subscribe for saying this. My favorite horror remake is Nightmare on Elm Street. But anyway, there it is. Friday 13th. One of the better ones of the remakes. Friday 13th Part 2. The first appearance of Jason as the killer. He's got the sack mask. In that one. Yeah, there's Part 2. Great movie. Friday 13th Part 3 in 3D. The reason why I'm not really exactly telling my thoughts anymore is you probably know every Friday 13th movie, so I don't have to tell like the plot and all that. I'm just saying if I like or don't like it. Man, I love this one. Now we are like I think from here is when we get the best. So yeah, Part 3. Friday the 13th, Part 7, The New Blood. Now, I know what people saying that one is high ranked, but I actually loved it a lot. I like that the film was different, and that the like final girl has powers, telekinesis powers. This film actually originally was supposed to be Freddy vs. Jason. Like, they were gonna have Freddy vs. Jason way before they had the hint and Jason Goes to Hell. And so, that probably the hint in Jason Goes to Hell would have been for Freddy vs. Jason 2. If Freddy vs. Jason came out sooner. Anyway, if Jason still hunts you, you're not alone. Friday the 13th, Part 5, A New Beginning. This is the one with Roy, but man, even though it don't have Jason, it still is a great film to watch. I watched this actually last Friday 13th, like last month. I actually watched Friday 13th Part 5, and great film. I already seen it by the way before that, but I rewatched it. Friday 13th, the final chapter, which is Part 4. The first introduction to Tommy Jarvis in the Friday 13th franchise. And since that's number 2, number 1, Friday the 13th, Part 6, Jason Lives, is my favorite Friday the 13th film. And there we go. That's my ranking of every single Friday 13th movie from worst to best. I'm gonna make the thumbnail for a video, but I got the video done. Peace.